Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I am back again. Um, with number prophetic word. Okay, I'm gonna read this to y'all. Number 1111. It's a faith. It's a calling to have faith. It's a calling to God's children, His children that He decided to reveal 1111 to. It's a call out to faith. Faith in creating new doors to be open, new beginnings, open doors, faith, unity, self-assurance, new things. It's the number of new things, sweetheart, if you will only tap into it. It's a number of new cycles, bringing new ideas into your life, opportunities, spiritual sides of you, creativity, a fresh, brand new start. One of the many callings that come across represent unity, beginning, self-assurance. It's a wake-up call from the divine to push you to the direction of success, connecting you with your intuition and your life purpose in a different whole way. Great time for you to manifest. It's a great time. Why is it a great time for you to manifest? Because when you see 1111, it comes to slow you down, because you could be moving too fast. You could be too distracted in what's going on around you and don't even realize that it's crunch time. It's go time. It's go time. You could be in a bad relationship. You could be in a good relationship, and you're just way too distracted. You're too into that situation that you don't even realize that God is calling you to step out, baby. Step out and do something different. Some of us work 9 to 5. Some of us work jobs we don't even like. Sweetheart, there's a job out there that's just for you and doesn't feel like work. And you can get paid for it because it's your purpose. It's something that you love and enjoy doing. You need to open up your eyes for that. 1111 also tells you to have faith in yourself. Have faith in God. That all things are possible once you believe in God and you get tapped into that infinite Holy Spirit. Like, it never dies out. We need faith to do everything in life. Like, don't have faith in the wrong things, because that's just as bad as distraction. I had wrote stuff down because I couldn't remember all that I've came across, and seeing these 1111 series, like just seeing it over and over again. I kept asking God, like, what does this number mean? Like, what does this number mean? And every time I got 1111 is when I decided that I wanted to just do better, and I just put stuff down. Like, I could have put the weed down. I could have lost hope in something, and I just was like, you know what, I just want to start all over. And I would get that number. As soon as I get that number, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? God's trying to tell you to have faith that you can be more than what you've ever imagined if you only tapped into Him first. Like, there's so many things out there for us to do, and sometimes it's too many, and you don't know what it is that you might want to feed. And God gives you 1111 to tell you, like, let's just start all over. Start all over. Even if that means with the stuff that you have that's good, let's just take that and let's just start all over. Like, start fresh. First of all, the first thing you need to take control of is your mind. Where is your mind taking you? It's like an Uber driver. You put in a destination. Doot, 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 doot. They come pick you up and you go there. You are like the Uber driver. You tell yourself all the time where you think you're going to go, where you want to go, what I need to do, what I feel like doing. And sometimes that's not even the right destination. That's not even the right point. 1111 tells you to pay attention to the thoughts that you entertain. There's life and death, not only in the tongue, but in the mind too. If you think deadly thoughts, you manifest deadly thoughts. What do I mean by manifesting negative thoughts? By out your mouth. You could think something negative, and the moment that you speak it out your mouth, you set out a frequency in this universe that comes back. It comes back. And what it does, it don't even come back like karma. It comes back and hits you with another thought and another feeling and another circumstance. For example, right? You could be sitting here thinking like, dang, man, I'm never going to learn how to drive. And then you speak that, like, you will be talking to somebody and you'd be like, yo, you know, I just gave up. Like, I'm tired of, like, trying to figure out how to drive and feel like I can't drive. And come to find out, you could all along, you just never practiced. And just that fast, you don't even want to take the test. Just that fast, you don't want to go to the class. Just that fast, you be in that car and you really don't know how to drive. Even if you try, you just like, oh, I'm nervous. 11:11 calls you to have faith in yourself. A call to have faith in God. Okay? Quiet the mind. Separate the thoughts. Good versus bad. The ones that serve you versus the ones that don't serve you. Get yourself a pen and a book and start writing down what it is that you see yourself doing. And what is it that's holding you back? Because them thoughts, baby, hold you back more than people do. You would think for a second, oh, I couldn't do this because I ain't had no support. I couldn't do this because, long story short, all the excuses in the world. When deep down inside, you didn't do it because you didn't push yourself to do it. God already pushed you to do good things. God already pushed you to do good things, sweetheart. Why are you not doing it? Because you're holding yourself back mentally. You're saying that you're not capable of doing it. Like, when I was doing this video, I kept saying to myself, like, oh, man, it's not coming out the way I wanted to. Like, it's not sounding the way I wanted to. Like, that's a hindrance right there. Like, who cares if it doesn't come out the way it wants to? Like, the more and more I do these videos, the more and more it's going to get better and better and better. Better and better and better. And if this video don't come out good, then the next one will. And if that next one won't, then the next one after that will. And if that goes off and doesn't go off, then the next one will. Like, I'm kind of done with that. Like, I wanna answer the call. And I urge y'all too to answer the call. 11:11. Oh my God, make a wish. I wish for more money. I wish for more money. Make a wish. Whatever you wishing for, you could pray for. Stop making wishes. Stop making wishes and pray for it. Because whatever a man asks, if it's aligned with God's will for you, you will get it. See, they forgot that part. You could ask for somebody to die. Father God, I just want this person to die. God's not going to make them die because you wish for them. You pray for them to die. Like, oh God, I just want to die. You know, like, all these type of wishes, they be funny wishes. So the best thing for you to do is when you see 11:11, make sure that you start praying. Pray to God. God, what is it that you see in me that's great that I can feed about myself? You know, the subconscious mind, it answers questions really fast. Even if you don't want to answer them, it will answer it for you. And the subconscious mind is not God. It's just an intelligent mind God blessed us with. Okay? Angel numbers, I don't suggest y'all go to them. Because, first of all, angel numbers is just tied up into tarot and oracle readers. And what that does is that confuses the mind because they always have different links that you can go to. And they wind up telling you to, like, just psychic things, you know. Like, oh, there's somebody that you need to do this and and it's just too much, okay? Go to the Bible, Hebrews 11. Let me pause this real quick. Don't mind me, y'all. I had to get my Bible. Yes, my pretty Bible. And go to Hebrews for y'all. So why I go to Hebrews for y'all? Like, Hebrews 11 talks about faith. Why do I go to Hebrews 11? Because I wound up coming across Hebrews 11 and just my studying, you know, and Hebrews 11 just kept talking about have faith, have faith, have faith, have faith. Because by faith, people did a lot of things. Like, you can do a lot of things by faith if you only have faith to do it. Like, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fall. Like, people fall, babies fall when they learn how to walk. And then eventually they grow up and they learn how to walk perfectly fine. Stop stagnating yourself with the thoughts that are running through your head. That's 11:11 for you. Stop stagnating yourself. Stop holding yourself back by what's the fear. The fear of. Nah, man, set yourself free. God is calling you to set yourself free. Don't be captive to them negative thoughts that's in your mind. That's how mental health is birthed. You water mental health by even accepting them negative thoughts in your spirit, man. Know who you are. and know that you can conquer anything with God. God by your side, can't nobody defeat you, honey. Nobody. Nobody. See? Faith in action. Hebrews 11. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm going to read the CI real quick. Now, faith is a confidence in what we hope for, an assurance about what we do not see. This is what the ancients were commended for. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command. Okay, the universe. For people that say the universe, it's not of God. Manifesting the universe. Listen, God made the universe. Okay, honey, the universe. It's in the word. The universe was made by God, but this universe that he made was so intelligent. It was everything that God made was good, man. Everything. He made us in the likings like we was formed in the image of God. That's because we can create. You understand? I mean, animals and birds, yes they can. Birds can. They can create nests. They could build it. I'm silly, y'all. But seriously, there goes 11:11 too again. Like, we can definitely create. And the things that we can create is beyond, okay? These things that you see, everything out here, like down to the buildings, was created by faith. Like, faith in these people that learn how to build these buildings. Like, by faith, all things are done. And faith is God, sweetheart. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command. So that what is seen was not made out of what was visible. By faith, Abel brought God a better offering than Cain did. By faith, he was commended as righteous. He was commended as righteous when God spoke well of his offerings. And by faith, Abel still speaks, even though he is dead. By faith, Enoch was taken from this life so that he did not experience death. He could not be found because God had taken him away. For before he was taken, he was commended as one who pleased God. And without faith, here goes again faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he is existing. Excuse me, I'm changing the words in this Bible. It says, anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. By faith, again, Noah, when warned about things not yet to come, in holy fear, built an ark. He had holy fear. Built the ark, okay, to save his family. Again, by his faith, he condemned the world, and became hearers of the righteousness that is in keeping with faith. By faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. Honey, even if you don't know where you are going, you still have to have faith to leave the negative situations alone. 11:11, sweetheart. Kings, queens, wake up. You scared of what? Fear nothing, for God is with us, okay? He's with us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, if you believe that. What are you scared of? Have faith to get up out of that situation. Get up off them drugs. Get up off that alcohol. Get up off them bad habits. Get up off yourself. Run that business. Have faith. Because through faith, beautiful things are manifested. Like, oh my God, I cannot make this up. By faith, okay? Abraham, when called to go to the place he would later receive his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. By faith, he made his home in a promised land like a stranger in a foreign country. He lived in tents, as did Isaac and Jacob, who was hearers with him of the same promise. For he was looking forward to the city with foundation, whose architect and builders is God. And by faith, again, even Sarah, who was past childbearing age, was enabled to bear children because she considered him faithful who had made the promise. Hold up. Let me write that. Let me read that over, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get too excited. Sarah, where you at, Sarah? And by faith, even Sarah, who was past childbearing age, like she was of old age, like she at that time they could not. You can't fathom a 80-year-old right now having a baby. A 7-year-old, like you're past the ages, like how sway. So past childbearing age was enabled to bear children because she considered him faithful who had made the promises. She had faith that she'll have a child because God said have faith. So if God said have faith, who dare tell me not to? Understand? And so from this one man, and he has good as dead, came descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and as countless as the sand of the seashore. All these people were still living by faith when they died. They did not receive the things promised. They only saw them and welcomed them from a distance, admitting that they were foreigners and strangers on earth. People who say such things show that they are looking for a country of their own. If they had been thinking of the country they had left, they would have had opportunities to return. Instead, they were longing for a better country. See, some of us, a heavenly one. A lot of us, we look from far and we say we wish he had, I wish things were different. I wish things can be bigger and better. But if you don't step out on faith to get in that big and better, sweetheart, you will not be able to get to touch it. You will see it, but you can't touch it. You could see yourself because the mind has a beautiful imagination of creating things. You would see yourself in them new shoes you wanted, that new car you wanted to drive. You see it, but baby, you don't want to just see it. You want to experience it. And you can't experience that if you don't got faith, man. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. And they say that because God wants to be pleased at you getting the good stuff that he has set for you with the good. Imagine making something as simple as a pen. And in this pen, you put a pink ink in it. And you put a button right here to press ding. So that little fairy dust jumps out of it. I put all the stuff in this pen and it's not working. You start looking at the pen like, why it's not working? It's like it's useless. It's not that we're useless if we don't use our gifts. But we useless. You're wasting your gifts. You're wasting your gifts, man. Why have a beautiful gift of love and you can't share it with people and let people experience what God is? God is love. I always tell people, if you don't behave like God, people can't see God. They will not be able to explain the comfort of physical love. Like, they will not even get to fathom what it is to have godly people around us. Some people don't even know what it is to have good things happen to them because they have not encountered godly people. There's godly people, honey. Godly people that will bless you beyond your measurements, beyond what you think of. You can even fathom. See, God does that. He does that. This chapter, whole chapter 11 goes by faith. Real quick. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau in regards to their future. By faith, Jacob, when he was dying, blessed each of Joseph's sons and worshipped as he leaned on the top of his staff. By faith, Joseph, when his end was near, spoke about the exodus of the Israelites from Egypt and gave instructions concerning the burial of his bones. Check this out for yourselves, y'all. This is 11:22. Y'all seeing 11:22 is faith too. It's faith to bring things together. By faith, Moses' parents had him for 3 months after he was born. By faith, these people had him because they saw he was no ordinary child and that they were not afraid of the king's edict. Y'all not gonna judge me. All right, get with it. Y'all want to read it yourself? Y'all figure out the words yourself. If I stumble, listen. By faith, I'm doing this video. So y'all gonna respect that. Okay? By faith, this video is gonna prosper, okay? By faith, Moses, when he had grown up, refused to be known as the son of Pharaoh's daughter. He chose to be mistreated along with the people of God rather than to enjoy the fleeting pleasures of sin. He regarded disgrace for the sake of Christ as of greater value than the treasures of Egypt, because he was looking ahead to his reward. By faith, he left Egypt, not fearing the king's anger. He persevered, okay? He persevered because he saw him who is invisible. By faith he kept the Passover and the application of blood, so that the destroyer of the firstborn would not touch the firstborn of Israel. By faith the people passed through the Red Sea. By faith the walls of Jericho fell. By faith the prostitute Rahab, because she welcomed the spices, was not killed with those who were disobedient. And what more shall I say? I do not have time to tell about Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jefferson, about David, Samuel, and the prophets, who through faith conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised. Who shut the mouths of the lions? Who shut the mouths of the lion, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword? Whose weaknesses was turned to strength, and who became powerful in the battle and routed foreign armies? Women received back their dead, raised to life again. There were others who were tortured, refusing to be released so that they might gain an even better resurrection. Some faced jeers and flogging and even chains and imprisonment. They were put to death by stoning. They were sword in two. They were killed by the sword. They went out in sheepskin and goatskin, destitute, prostituted, and mistreated. The world was not worthy of them. They wandered in deserts and mountains, living in caves and in holes in the ground. These were all commended for the faith, yet none of them received what had been promised, since God had planned something better for us, so that they only together with us would they be made perfect. Oh, child. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and sins that so easily entangles us, and let us run with perseverance the race marked ahead of us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him, baby. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. Let me tell you something, baby. By faith, yo. I gotta do that video over, yo. I gotta do that video over. Or maybe let me just leave it, man. Because by faith, if y'all ain't get some parts, y'all got some parts. Y'all get it. Alright? By faith, I'm not gonna delete this video. And by faith, I'm gonna post this video. And you know what? Baby, this is gonna prosper. You know why? Because I got faith. I got faith, honey. 11:11. Let's get back to it. 11:11. Matter of fact, what does Hebrews? What does Hebrew 11:11 says? I just want to read it. And by faith, Sarah, who was past childbirth age, was enabled to bear children because she considered him, God, faithful, who had made the promises. When God makes promises to you, baby, they coming to pass. You got to have faith in it. And if you don't know what promises God made to you, look it up. He made promises, man. Keep your commandments, man. Do people right. Don't do them wrong, man. Y'all know what's right and wrong, especially them people that seen 11:11. Y'all know. Y'all know what's right and wrong. Y'all want to be ignorant, man. And listen, God has mercy. Oh, he has mercy on me, man. Have mercy. I have not listened in the past. I mean, I need a God to get down in my dirt with me and come save me. You gonna have to save me because this dirt crazy, God. This dirt crazy. And he like, get out yourself. Pull up. Have faith. Pull yourself out of that. God didn't need to really pull us out of anything because he gave us the power to overcome whatever we got into. He's never going to tempt us beyond our measurements. So stop making excuses why you can't get out of a situation and get out of there. It's time for you to see the glory of God. See the things that are set out there for you, and you cannot see that, staying focused on the wrong things. You see 11:11 is telling you to stop being distracted. Pay attention to the things you're paying attention to. Pay attention to your thoughts. Yo, it's real. It's real in the field, man. I ain't even mean to make this video so long, and I ain't even gonna go back to check the video. I'm gonna step out on faith today. I ain't checking this video. I'm posting it. I ain't going through it to see how it went. What did I say right? What did I say wrong? I ain't doing that. I'm posting this video because you know what? Let me tell you something. It's glory. It's glory in the air, and the doors are open, and I'm walking through them. Matter of fact, I'm sitting in the front door. Like this. I dare negative thought to come through rolling up on me. Because the negative thought said, what if you said something wrong? What if you said something? What if? See, I could call me crazy all y'all want, but the brain works crazy, man. It works against it sometimes. What if? Don't what if is ooh. Ooh, child. I just want to give y'all this quick stuff that I wrote down. Okay? 11:11 is new beginnings, man. Start your new journey with your new thoughts, okay? It's open doors. It's an opportunity for you to feed the thing you was meant to feed. It's faith. Have faith in yourself and in your dreams. Have faith in God that He will bless it if it's what was made for you. It's unity. It's becoming one with self and not one with this world. One with this world will have you all over the place. Become one with self. New things. New things happen when you think new things, baby. New cycles happen when you do new things, baby. Bringing new ideas in your life, honey. Let that sit. Opportunities. You can't even see opportunities if you're distracted. So that alarm goes off. Ding, 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 ding. Wake up. You wildin', sis. You wildin', bro. Kings and queens from every nation, rise. It's time for us to come up. We can't keep losing anymore. We can't. If it be a relationship, if it be drugs, if it be bad habits, if it be your environment, man, have faith to just feed better things. Sometimes dwelling on your problems, man, it just doesn't make it work. You have to feed better thoughts. Philippians 4:8 says, set your mind on the things above, whatever things are just, whatever things are great, of good report. Yo, set your mind on them type of things. God said, meditate on my word day and night. God said, get up. Meditate on that. God said, I gave you hands. I gave you eyes. Some people can't see. Some people can't walk. Some people can't even hug their children because they dead. Some people can't hug their fathers because they're gone, their mothers. I've given you this day blessings that you can bask over. You could just love up on. And you mad about this? 11:11. Have faith, yo. Have faith you can overcome this. And if you heavy and burdened, He said, lay them burdens onto me. Give me your problems. Because in your problems, honey, I could transmute them into blessings. How in the world we wake up after losing children? How in the world we wake up after losing ourselves? How in the world do we wake up after a bad fire, and losing everything you got? Without watching in the military, people get shot down. How in the world you wake up and you be alright? That's because God's grace, honey. And if you didn't wake up that next day, there's another place in heaven that a lot of us don't know nothing about. People speak about every day. But that infinite power is different power. Heaven gates is different than earth, man. It's different than earth. I urge all of y'all to wake up, man. You don't know how much time you got, and you got to give all your love to the things that deserve it. All your love. That be your children. If that be your business. If that be just a simple idea, man. Put your all in it. Give it your faith. Because I'm telling you, faith without works is dead. Step out and do something different. I'm not checking this video. I'm not. If I'm talking too long, fast forward the video. I don't care. To whatever you got to do. But this video is not just for people that see 11:11. This is for people that need encouragement on faith. That need to understand that faith ain't no joke, man. You need that. Put that joint in your warrior bag. Like, you know, when you go camping and you got the backpack on backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too. Anything that you might see, I got in store for you. Backpack, add faith in that, add security in that, add God in that, because God is a protector of all things. Now, all things powerful are seen with the naked eye. When numbers come repeatedly, it's to throw you off. Okay? It's to throw you off your game because, sweetheart, you moving too fast or you moving too slow. So them numbers come up real quick and be like dun 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 dun. You like, what is that? You seeing all these random numbers and don't know, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? I'm gonna come up here with another video. It's getting late. I gotta fry my mother some chicken. This was 30 minutes that I was on here, but yes, I am stepping out on faith. Shout out to my girl Danielle, because we was talking about this today, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it, girl. I'm doing it. Shout out to all the people that love me. I love y'all too. Shout out to God. He's more important than all of this, man. All of this. He made this possible. Like, look at me. I'm alive. Like, I can feel my temperature. It's normal. Like, I could be sick somewhere, laid out, can't see. Man, shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. He's amazing. Sorry, shout out to God. He's amazing. If you scared to do a YouTube video, you ain't got enough faith, man. I'm ready to do everything I'm scared to do, man. I ain't even gonna fix this video like I said. Why should I put this out there? God bless y'all and have faith. Have faith. 11:11 is the meaning of 11:11. Have faith. And one more thing. If you don't have faith and things fail for you, don't wonder why. Don't wonder why. Because you're not going to the Father. Seek ye the kingdom first and everything will follow. Not seek the other things, seek people and then they follow. Don't do things backwards. Slow down your mind, because sometimes it's doing too much and sometimes it hurts. Slow down your mind and start thinking about the things that feel really good so that you can then experience what life has to offer you. What you have to offer you, man. We got power, can't nobody take away. You can only give it away. Stay strong, kings and queens, and come back on if y'all need to, because I'm going to be posting as much as I can. I ain't going to promise every day, but I'm going to have faith that I will every day. Gang, gang, have faith. By faith, I'm taking this action. Peace.